Bread fans? Insane Coaster Junkie, and we are here at the Element by Wyndham here at Vaughan, Ontario, Canada. There goes a cop car. Wee woo wee woo wee woo. Bye bye. And anyway, we are here. It is now the morning. As we kind of saw from the previous vlog and everything, we have arrived at the hotel and gave the room tour. Now we are out of the room. We're just about to leave very soon. My uncle's in the shower, so it won't be too much longer. I will say I'm just going to give you one more room tour because I want to give you a little bit more proper, so bathroom's in there. I want to show a big closet. Like, I didn't show this last time, but we have a humongous closet with a safe, which, that's cool. We got a refrigerator, which I really like, and dishwasher, microwave, covered. Oh, there is a toaster. What the heck? Yeah, so there's all sorts of kitchenette stuff, like bowls, utensils, everything included. The whole shebang. We have a desk over here. I charged a lot of my stuff last night, so that's good. Some stools, a couch, and 2 queen-size beds. I slept pretty well last night. I mean, I'm only running on 3 hours of sleep, and I'm starting to lose my voice after the E-Type impersonation after yesterday, but yeah, I slept pretty well yesterday. Yeah. 3 hours of sleep and we're still going to Canada's Wonderland. This is worth it, guys. So, we're going to leave pretty soon. We're going to head over to Canada's Wonderland. It's about 17 kilometers, so it's about 15 minutes. So it's not going to be that far. 15-minute drive. We'll have a drive over, and then we'll report you in the park afterwards. So, come along with us. Guys, I'm in the park and Wonderland's so freaking beautiful. Oh my god. This is literally like the most beautiful thing I've seen in a theme park. With the Wonder Mountain, Leviathan in the distance. So, we just got to the park. The metal detector was a pain in the butt to get through. Yeah, there's a lot of people here today. What's going on is that in Toronto there's a Caribbean festival and there's a parade today. So, there's a hell of a lot more people than what I've expected. Luckily, I got the Fastlane Plus, so I can just skip the line. So we have 16 coasters, and the time is 11:30. So we have about 9.5 hours just to get through the coasters, which I feel we can do it. So, actually what we're gonna go do is Leviathan. It's being a Giga coaster. So, right now we're going towards Medieval Fair, and this looks so cool. Whoa, I like this. Medieval Fair looks so good. Whoa, going for a castle. In we go. Oh, this feels like Busch Gardens Williamsburg now. Virginia came to Canada, bread fans. So, first thing we're gonna go do is ride Leviathan, coaster number 71. Oh my god! Jeez! Holy frick! Guys, just got off Leviathan, back row. Holy frick! That thing is insane. Just as good as Fury 325. Run in the back row, it's pretty smooth, a little bit of a rattle, but not too bad. Got some good airtime. That drop felt like it never ended. Love the drop. Love that. Love the airtime. Some laterals. And I want to give a shout out to the people I met on Leviathan, those Canadians. I'm already talking with some Canadians. They are so nice people. Like, I gotta love the people here. and I just got off my first ride here, so. The thing is, I gotta find the fast pass line, because I'm going to do the Intamin drop tower called Drop Tower. So, looks like there's the fast lane plus area right here. So, we're gonna get on the drop tower, and we're ready to go. Classic Intamin at its finest, Bread fans. Intamin drop tower, very solid. 227 feet in the air, nice views. Drop, very similar to X-Scream. However, dare I say, X-Scream is more forceful than the Intamin drop tower. Wasn't as forceful as I remember riding the Carowinds one 3 years ago. So, I do need to backtrack to one coaster though. And that's gonna be Dragonfire. So Dragonfire is a aerodynamics custom looper, and this is one of the many mediocre coasters at the park. So I'm gonna do Dragonfire. Not really excited because I heard it's one of the more mediocre coasters, but we're gonna go ride it. But anyway, Leviathan was fun, and that was cool. So Dragonfire will be number 72. Credit number 72 acquired, Dragonfire. And not bad at all for the back row for aerodynamics custom looper standards. The only bad part was about the corkscrews, that's about it. This is actually the only aero custom looper with left-handed corkscrews. That's a little bit of a fun fact. Left corkscrews. That was a bit weird, but those were the only rough part of the ride. Like the drop and the vertical loops, the loops were pretty intense. The turnaround was a bit rattly, but I will say, very fun in the back row. I put it on par with Viper at Six Flags Darien Lake for good rides. Not bad at all. So, we do have a flat ride to ride. It's called Riptide. This is a top spin ride. Now, my old subscribers may remember Twister at Darien Lake. Yep, almost the same thing. So let's go ride a flat. Just got off a Riptide here. This is the Mondial Splashdown, aka this is their version of a top spin. And wow, I love this ride. It basically flips you upside down and you get wet on it with these fountains. On a hot day, the fountains will spray you. And I got wet. This ride is just fun to watch, as is the ride. I'm calling this a shoot to shoot on a top spin. It's literally freaking crazy. I love it. It's a good way to get cooled off, and I'll be riding Timberwolf Falls later on today to get some more cooling off. So I've pretty much done everything on this side of the park, aka I'm getting Carowinds vibes from this one. Never mind. Wow, Nightmares has a long line. So we'll come back later. Don't worry, I have plenty of time to get stuff done with Fastlane. So instead of doing Wild Nightmares, we're gonna do Wild Beast. One of the wooden coasters here, one of the 3 Woodies. The Fastlane line is around here. So we'll see about the line here. This will be coaster number 73 for me. And I've heard pretty bad things about this ride, so let's just hope it's not Predator 2.0. Just got off of Wild Beast, one of the 3 major wooden coasters I got to ride today. The other one's being Ghoster Coaster and Mighty Canadian Mindbuster. And ready for this, coaster enthusiasts? Get ready to be mad. I actually like Wild Beast. It's bumpy. There could be a few pieces of track work they can work with, but I would say not bad at all. I will say, better than what I expected. Lots of laterals though. I love the laterals on this. So I actually enjoy Wild Beast. Pretty good wooden coaster. I mean, probably put it up there with some other ones. I'll probably put it up there with like Hurler Carowinds, so not as bad as I thought. People might say give it the RMC treatment. I say give it a nice GCI retracking. That should be a good one. So anyway, I'm gonna find another coaster to ride or something. I know, the bat looks like it has a pretty stupid long line, so I'm not sure. We're only judging fast pass lines, and fast pass lines are actually pretty hidden, so I'm not gonna know until I actually get there. All right, bat broke down. Not fun at all. You know it's bad when the Vekoma boomerang breaks down. Go back to constant coasters too. So, actually what I might go do is go to Planet Snoopy. Why might I go to Planet Snoopy? So I can go get the 2 credits up there, Silver Streak and Ghoster Coaster. And I'm really liking this Planet Snoopy so far. Much better than the ones at Cedar Point and Carowinds. Once I get even more into this, but we'll see. Ooh, nice rainbow bridge. Go back to the rainbow bridge across the border. Oh, they got swan boats. What? Oh my God. This is Planet Snoopy's dream. This Planet Snoopy's huge though. Well, time to go find the kitty credits. I'll come back later. Well, false alarm, Red fans. Even the kitty coaster is a long wait. So, plan B. We'll go to Silver Streak instead. So yeah, Ghoster Coaster ain't working because of the long line. So we'll come back a little bit later. But right now we're gonna try Silver Streak. Let's play around with Frontier Canada. So we're gonna do another flat ride here. Lumberjack, Zamperla Hawk, Aero 360 2.0. Here we go. Another Zamperla Hawk done. Oh my God. Good hang time. Restraints kind of kill. And my nuts were smashed into oblivion. Yep. My nuts were smashed into oblivion yet again on these Zamperla kind of rides. So Zamperla loves to crush my crotch and my shoulders. Good job. So,
No, it doesn't. No.
So I'm looking at the line for Vortex, and the Vortex line looks ugly. But I don't know. Oh, there it is. There's the fast lane line. Another credit. Here we go. I look at my checking account in US dollars. It's $117.99. I'm like, woo, that's cheap. Well,
alright, I'm gonna have to like cradle my bag.
Yeah. Well, I haven't been on this before. See how this works.
I haven't been on this one either, because always...
Well, it's my first time ever here, so... First time ever in Canada, so... Might as well try it. Wow. Wow, I love that mountain. Yukon Striker?
Yeah.
That looks fantastic.
That's why I got fast plus.
Yeah, that's why I got it. Oh, well, here we are. Here we are at the top.
Yeah.
Ooh. Hello there, Wonderland.
Alright.
Alright. Nice swing. Okay, okay. Not bad. Okay, okay.
It's been a while since I've been on a...
Alright, here we go. Woo!
How's my bag not?
How? With all that swinging?
Well, I mean, I think all the G-force is mostly directed like downwards.
It's like a
most of the ride.
Like centripetal force. Well, let's go up my next coaster, number 74, Vortex. And what a great arrow. Holy crap. That thing's intense. Vortex is like, bam, 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 bam. It's a short ride from drop to break, but holy crap, it packs so much in the intensity category. Lots of laterals too, I will add. So, whew, lots of laterals. I nearly grayed out. Might be my new favorite aero coaster, because you know me, I praised the heck out of Gemini at Cedar Point. Vortex might be my new favorite aerodynamics coaster. So, that's something to applaud for. So, underrated coaster, love it. So, might go do Skyhawk or Yukon Striker or something along those lines. But, not sure. Maybe Skyhawk, since I am still doing the flat ride circuit, and just like Kennywood, there's a lot. Freaking dumb. I didn't like Skyhawk. Why? I couldn't flip once. All I got was Ravine Flyer 2, 90 degrees. That's it. Not a flip. That is so dumb. That is just horrible. Don't like that ride. Yeah, so I'm not happy with that. However, what I am more than happy to do is Windseeker. This will be my third Windseeker ride, after doing the one at Cedar Point and Carowinds. So, I'm gonna see if I can find the fast pass line, and then we can get moving. 301 feet ain't flying like that. Well, Inferior Skyscraper is done. Just got off my third Windseeker. And, okay, I guess it's okay. Great views of downtown Toronto from there. Oh my god, the view of downtown Toronto and the CN Tower is fantastic up there. Get the best view of Toronto from up there. Leviathan, you're kind of in the wrong direction. Behemoth, you can probably see it really well. So, I looked at the line for Yukon. Looks pretty ugly for Fastlane. So, I'm not sure what I want to do on that. If not, just ride maybe Mighty Canadian Mindbuster. Oh, the slingshot's going. Whoa. Oh, and there's a lot of what my uncle calls grumpy gusses. So many grumpy gusses around. A lot of seagulls. So yeah, either Yukon or Mighty Canadian Spinebuster. So, might be Spinebuster. They do put the spine in Mighty Canadian Spinebuster. Yes, this is my 75th credit. Woo! That one was an interesting ride, I will say. That was a bit interesting. Bit jolty on the back. So, the first half was fine until after the turnaround. After the turnaround, it just started getting rougher and rougher. And then there was a giant ride of steel helix, which wasn't intense, and it was very boring. So, that was not fun at all. So, probably my least favorite coaster here so far at the park. Not that great of a ride. I'll probably, I much prefer Wild Beast over Mighty Canadian Mindbuster, I will say. So, not the greatest, but, dare I say, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Made my first purchase in Canada, and that was some good old water. So anyway, go have Yukon Striker. Spoiler alert, it's a really good ride. I have way more fun on that than I expected. Great ride. So what I'm going to do is another flat ride here. Cyclone, aka another version of Chaos that I'm not gonna like. So I just got a Cyclone with a PY, and I like it better than Max Air, but still not as good as Chaos. Yeah, still not as good as Chaos, but better than Max Air. So second favorite Frisbee. However, it's short. It's a short ride. Come on, give me a break. It's a short ride for crying out loud. But anyway, I'm getting in for the world famous Sledgehammer. This is the Oh, Sledgehammer just broke down. Oh, it just broke down. Yay. I knew it. It broke down. Wow. That makes 2 rides break down on me today. Well, I'll come back later to do the world famous Sledgehammer. In the meantime, we're gonna do coaster number 77, Behemoth. I've been looking forward to this B&M Hyper all day long. Cannot wait to ride this. Looks to be an awesome B&M Hyper. Much better than Intimidator, but let's keep my hopes up. Wow, went 77 miles an hour for my 77th credit. Behemoth. Favorite B&M Hyper, hands down. That was intense. I wasn't expecting intensity with this one. Because the problem with Intimidator was that was forceless. This was forceful. And the airtime was so good. Great sustained floaters or projector moments. Awesome ride. Great, so I did all 3 of the major B&Ms. I probably would go Leviathan, Behemoth, Yukon Striker, 1, 2, 3, there you go. So, that was a fantastic coaster. I'm probably ready to get later. It is basically the pinnacle of things. But now, I'm gonna shut up about it because the next coaster I'm gonna do, coaster number 78, Backlet Stunt Coaster. Little premier launch coaster. So, I'm not sure how long this line is. Looks like I can get towards the station, so this is some good signs. Looks like a nice, cute little ride, actually. So, I'm gonna get on Backlet Stunt Coaster for number 78.
Were you with Banjo when he hurt himself?
Alright, here we go. Whoa! Oh my goodness, Lord. Oh! No, guys! It's GTA 5! Hell over me! Dip! Oh! Whoa, we're going to Hollywood! Ah! Big drop! Woo! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're about to go through the shed! Checkered flag. Wow. Number 78, Backlot Stunt Coaster. What a cute little fun ride. Better than Moto Coaster, I will say, at Six Flags Darien Lake. Because the problem with Moto Coaster is that it doesn't have much to shout about. This does. It's got a good launch, good forceful helix, and that indoor section is really cool. Love the intensity and the whippy, snappy moments. However, not a fan of the premier restraints, the bulky bars with the shin guards. Again, shin guards, not my cup of tea. So yeah, I don't prefer that. Yeah, that's the regular queue. That's gonna be a while. Another good reason why I got the Fastlane Plus today, because this is why crowds are really, really bad. So, looks like Sledgehammer is back open. So, let's give it a retry on Sledgehammer and hopefully it doesn't break down on me. Because I know it always breaks down. So let's try. Sledgehammer. Oh my god. What a fun ride. I wish they had more of these. But this ride is just fun. You remember the Claw of Doom ride from Roller Coaster Tycoon 3? Well, there you have it. This is the real life version. And it's so much fun. You start spinning and then you go up and you twist around. It's very fun and forceful. And I got a compliment because the guy liked my commentary, right? Who was sitting right next to me. So, shouts to you. But I'm from the US, you're probably from Canada, so I don't know. There's all sorts of languages being spoken over here, so this ain't good. So, you know what? It's time, Bread fans. It's time to go to hell. Because for the next 2 credits, we are be going to hell for the next 2 credits. Time Warp and Flight Deck. The 2 worst coasters here. So, it is time to die. Oh boy. Oh no. Time Warp. Frick. I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna die. It was nice knowing you all, Bread fans. Time to die on Time Warp. One question. What the hell was this? That's what I want to tell about that. Sorry about the strong language, but damn it, this ride sucks. Holy crap. This ride is absolute garbage. My ears hurt now because of those restraints and being thrown into those turns and inversions. Zaya Perla, you have been given the ultimate punishment. I hate you! Why did you make these? They're so bad! Wow, for coaster number 79? Frick this ride! I hate it! F it! I'm gonna give it a big F-bomb if I want it. Jesus Christ, I hate that ride. Ouch! That frickin' hurt. And I don't like it. Whew! Yeah, now my ears hurt really bad. But that was just part 1 of the hell. Next up, Flight Deck. The Vekoma SLC. Coaster number 80. Yep, you know what this means. We rode the Mighty Racer at Darien Lake, the previous vlog, but we're freaking doing it again. Because I don't know why. one good look at this piece of crap. Yep. I had to do another SLC. Yay. I did it. And guess what? That was crap. That was even worse than Mind Eraser. That and Time Warp are up there with Predator. Oh, that was just nasty. My 80th credit on a frickin' SLC. Frick, I'm done. I'm frickin' done with this park. But I still got more coasters. I got 6 more coasters to do. Wonder Mountain, Thunder Run, that, and the 2 kiddie coasters, and something I'm probably forgetting. But anyway, never do this in your life. If you ever do it, you'll die.
So where are they? Oh, look, a picture!
I'll tell you what, bread fans. Considering there's some long lines, I'm gonna give it a while before I can get some of the smaller credits. I'm at 80 right now, so I would need 6 more credits, but a lot of the lines are a lot longer than I expected, so I'm gonna take a dinner break. And yesterday in the last vlog, I had poutine. Now, Alpha Cheesy. Grilled cheese and mac and cheese. I can't believe there's mac and cheese at a theme park. I'm in heaven right now. So I'm gonna have some mac and cheese and do a park be eaten. Looks like Erie came to Vaughn. We got a Tim Hortons. So yay, more Tim Hortons on here. The goodness of Erie has been brought to Canada. But it's so common in Canada, it's not even funny. So I've seen like 3 pizzas. There's a Dairy Queen, which a Dairy Queen, I'm like shook. So pretty good. So it's about 4 o'clock. I got about 5 hours left. And some crowds are about to die down, but there's still a mosh coming in. So I may be looking at re-rides at this point. That may have to be the deal. Because the coasters I need to get have long lines. If I just do that, you're looking at like half-hour to hour waits or more. And that would just be pointless. So I wouldn't want to do that. So instead, I might just go re-ride Leviathan, because I need to re-ride this thing. My ride earlier was like earlier in the day, so I might need a re-ride in the afternoon, see if it still hauls. I imagine it does, but holy crap, that coaster was so good. I gotta ride it again. So yep, to Leviathan.
You're up there pretty quick, eh?
So I found an arcade while in the Leviathan gift shop. So that's something new. I didn't expect that. Wow. So many good stuff. Racing games, or so it's a ski ball. Deal or no deal. We're just taking a little bit of a tour here. Halo, Whack in the Wind, all sorts of stuff. Can't believe there was one. Oh, they got Space Invaders, the Waldemar favorite. Yes, they got the OG Space Invaders, Frenzy. Awesome. That is like the OG one. Oh, and that truck one that everyone screws up on. Oh my god, just got off the Leviathan for the 3rd time, 2nd time in a row. Wow, this coaster, it frickin' slaps. This coaster's incredible. I loved it. So fast, intense. There's a bit of a rattle, but it's not that bad. I love Leviathan. It's in my top 5 now. I would say top 5, Borby. Up there with Fury and Phantom's Revenge. Around those spots, so. Wow. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to do re-rides at this point. Like do a lot of re-rides on certain attractions. Actually, I'm gonna go ride Nightmares. Remember we said we were gonna try to do Nightmares? Let's do it again. Well, I just got off of Wild Nightmares here. Oh my god. What an interesting flat ride to be exposed. So, standing Enterprise. Take everything you know and love about the Huss Enterprise and just stand on it. It's a stand-up model. Now, there used to be one at Darien Lake called the UFO ride. A lot of old school Darien Lake fans would be familiar with that ride. Well, it was removed, and Rolling Thunder is now in its place, the Larson Superloop. But there's not many of these kinds of Huss rides left. And man, the centripetal force really holds you in like near vertical. So that was really interesting. It was forceful and had the classic Huss sound. What a fun flat ride. I love it. Well, single rider line. Here we go. So this is going to be interesting. Credit number 81, my next boomerang. Not sure how this is going to work, but let's see. I'm ticked off. That single rider line is a joke here. For, at least for the back. The single rider line's a joke, guys. Only for an empty row. But every time was almost every groups of 2. It's freaking ridiculous. I waited about a half hour or so. Not worth the wait. Plus, worst boomerang I've ridden. Now, a little bit of a fun fact. The train that's used was an old Dragonfire train. That was because it originally ran with 3 trains, but once the bat was added, they just took off a train on Dragonfire and just shipped it here. Wasn't that great at all. It was freaking horrible. I hated it. Not my cup of tea. So, coaster credit 81, very crappy. So what I need to do is get some kitty credits. Let's go. Remember that Alice in Chains song, Damn That River, from the Darien Lake vlog? How about Damn This Stupid Comet Clone? Man, that thing was mediocre. Just like the Carowinds version. Because that one was bad. I didn't like this one either. Okay, rant. This is the second bad experience I had. There's seat belts. Seat belts. Buzz bars is great, but when you put seat belts on it, it just ruins your entire ride. So, from a coaster enthusiast perspective, yeah, I'm pretty mad. Very, very, very upset. So, there we go. So I'm not happy about that. So I might need to go get the Silver Streak credit while we're at it, since we're in Planet Snoopy. So it's going to be a bit of a brisk walk over to Planet Snoopy. And then, because I almost couldn't find Silver Streak. So I need to find where the heck this is at. Well, unfortunately, I'm probably going to not be getting that Silver Streak cred. Look at this. That's the line for Silver Streak. No. And with one train ops, not good at all. So you might just want to admire this coaster from a distance. Mommy, the doctor's calling. The doctor's calling. Oh, okay, that's a bit of a Megadeth reference there. So there's your Megadeth reference right there. And here we are. We have the OG Peppa Pig. We found it, everybody. I don't know why coaster enthusiasts go so crazy over Peppa Pig, but we found it. We didn't have to travel far to go to Peppa Pig Land. All we had to do is go 3 hours to Canada. Seriously, Peppa Pig, come to Waldemere. I want to go Waldemere. What's a Waldemere? No. You might want to try something new. Timberwolf Falls, aka the Shoot to Shoot. It's a tradition. It's always a tradition to do shoot to shoots. So, let's do it. Shoes must be worn. Well, you know what this means. Time to get wet. Oh my god. Wow. So, that was actually a Hopkins version, but I'm calling it an intimate shoot to shoot. Woo! I got drenched. Just hopefully my Canadian money's not torn apart. But anyway, that was a good way to get cool off. Yeah, so I would say a drop tower, but the drop tower's on the other side of the park. So no using X screen this time. We gotta use our cool off option is probably gonna be. Well, just got up Behemoth twice in a row. Oh my god, that thing is powerful. What a powerful hypercoaster that is. Woo! Strong floater, and then there's some hints of ejector or flowjector airtime in there. Oh, and B&M drops. B&M drops last forever. Behemoths and Leviathans are like, holy crap, you're going down forever. And you have airtime the entire way down. Fantastic. So anyway, I give that a seal of approval. Now I've ridden that 3 times. So now what I'm going to go do is ride Yukon Striker. And I'm excited to get back on it because that was a really nice dive coaster. But I'm not going to have one little lousy ride dictate what it is. So I'm going to go over to Yukon. Hopefully I get back row. Because the thing is with today, it's all been back row rides. I've only had one front row ride, and that was backlot stunt coaster. But everything else, almost every coaster was a back row ride. It's ridiculous. So, let's get on the GP Magnet machine and go. Yukon Striker broke down, but it finally resolved itself. Thank you, B&M. But anyway, just got off another row 2 ride. Yep, I swear, every time I get the middle row. But it's fine. So anyway, Very good dive coaster. Love, love, love Yukon Striker. Can't express how much I love this ride. Very good. I just love the inversions back to back to back to back. I just love that. Makes everything cool. There it goes again. My favorite. Yeah. So, I'm probably gonna go ride Leviathan or something. I'll check on the Fly and Thunder Run. So maybe I can sneak another coaster cred while I'm heading towards Leviathan. We'll see. If not, straight to Leviathan. Actually, there's one ride I need to do, and then I completed it. Soaring Timbers. This is the last major flat ride on the flat ride circuit. It was added a couple years ago. It was actually a ship from Europe. So, it's pretty cool. There it goes. Well, the Fly got stuck. It broke down. I looked at the app and it says down. So, oof. Yeah, you can see it's stuck on one of the catwalks up there. That's never good when it's stuck on a block section. So, who knows? I may not even get that credit. I have to go straight to Thunder Run. Okay, Soaring Timbers is a joke. Seriously, this ride is just a joke. Not that fun at all. It's claustrophobic. The ride cycle is short. The loading process is very bad. It's a stupid flat ride, I will say. Not one of my favorites. And it didn't even look like you were going upside down. Not that fun. So, in terms of my YouTube status, this is the worst flat ride I've ever ridden. And I've ridden some pretty mediocre rides. Never doing that again. Yeah, that was just a joke. Soaring Timbers is just a bad joke, not a good ride for this park. Alright, since now the Fly is down, we're gonna go check Thunder Run. If not Thunder Run, we'll probably do Shockwave. But if not, we can also do Leviathan. Leviathan, open your eyes. Yeah, a little bit of Volbeat for this. Okay, we have one more flat ride to do. It is called Shockwave. It's a Mondial top stand. So, it's gonna wait one cycle, which I can take. It's 7:18 right now, so I'll be done probably by 7:30. And then after that, I'm probably gonna marathon with Leviathan for the rest of the night. So it looks like I won't be getting much coasters after this. Well, that's not good. So all of our stuff we did, a fail. We had a fail today, Bread fans, and we hate it. Welcome to the Shockwave, where you don't know where the hell your direction is. Yep. Legit, Shockwave is a brainwash ride. I was flipped upside down, spun around in more directions than I can name steel benches' elements in order. Whoa. That was fun, actually. I'm actually a big fan of Shockwave. Pretty good ride. It's actually a lot more tolerable Mondial ride than some others I've experienced today. Now, some others I experienced were mediocre at best. Not that great. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Probably just gonna ride Wild Beast one more time. I had a very generous spot with this one. So you know what? I'm gonna ride Wild Beast again. So before I can ride this big Leviathan again, so I really want to, I'm gonna ride Wild Beast again. Get it some wooden coaster taste back before we go back to the States for Ravine Flyer 2. Let's go. Ah, another good ride on Wild Beast. Not that bad. I swear, this is an underrated wooden coaster for sure. I'm gonna say Canada's hurler. That's it. Very, very, very good. Not bad at all. Love it. Yeah, I don't know why some people really hate on Wild Beast, but I actually really like it. So, might just be me. So anyway, because the line's short, the fast lane, we're gonna be marathoning Leviathan. Yes! Cannot wait to get back on it. I might even like marathon until I leave, which is like in an hour. So let's go, marathoning time. Well, we did it. It's been one hell of a ride, guys. And we have finally made it to the end of the Tri-Sea Coaster Tour. Right now, you're just looking at Wonder Mountain. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh my God. I cannot wait. I'll have to explain it more in the car, but general thoughts, I love this park. Fantastic park. It's freaking amazing. It's up there with Cedar Point. Awesome Cedar Fair Park. I love the rides. I love the coasters. I love the staff and the friendly atmosphere I have from Canadian people and the people I interacted with today. And shout out to the people I met and everything else. Oh my God. I feel home here in Canada, guys. I love this park, but it's been one hell of a ride going through Six Flags Darien Lake and Canada's Wonderland. It's been real, Canada. As much as I love this park, I cannot wait to get back to Waldameer for a couple more times, and then the season's over, guys. This is the highlight of the summer. And right there is Bay, aka top 5 worthy. Maybe top 3 if we were even looking at it. So yeah, this is it. We're going out. We're getting the heck out of here. Cannot wait to go home. I'm just going to give you a little bit of an update what we're doing. We're approaching the end of the Tri-Sea vlogs, but the adventure's not over. We've been driving for about an hour, and it's not that bad. The drive's pretty simple. Just a lot of traffic on the one side. But Canada's Wonderland was fantastic. We had a great time. You had a great time doing your all sorts of attractions.
Yep, I had a great day.
Too bad you didn't get to see Canada's Wonderland. Like,
I can see it from the outside.
But what were your thoughts of that?
It looks massive. I mean, you can see the roller coasters from everywhere in the tri-state area.
That's good. So our plan is we're going to stop in the States. We're not stopping in Canada for food. That's why I originally wanted to plan. But that would have been a hassle. So we're going to get to the Peace Bridge. Yeah, we're going back to United States landmarks. 11:15, and we made it to the U.S. We just got past customs, and here we are inside the United States of America, back on solid ground. How do you feel?
Tired, but good. We're making good time, and the border crossing was okay. Not terrible, but not great, but okay. So we're gonna try and pick up some grub here, see how that works out. We got to get some gas for Ron and get some caffeine in me, and then next destination after that's home.
Is Erie, PA. Right now you see downtown Buffalo right here. Nice mini city. Always love seeing downtown Buffalo. Some shout outs to you, Six Flags Darien Lake and Fantasy Island over there. So yeah, we'll be getting the grub and then we'll be heading straight to Erie, Pennsylvania. Well, got some Bon Jovi, back on the road. We actually took a stop for Denny's, so everything we screwed up about last year's Constants and Coasters, we made it up. And we could probably say the A&W as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we made it up there. So, before I fall asleep, pass out, or whatever the heck happens on the next hour or so, I'm just going to call it quits here. And how's
Never say goodbye.
Yeah, but how's your...
Until the next chapter.
Hopefully it's not the great chapter. But how do you think Tri-C went?
I think we there's a new standard now we got to reach every year. Every year we keep outdoing ourselves, and this year we doubled down on the coasters and doubled down on the countries, doubled down on the concerts. Maybe there were 4 bands, so.
No, HO9909. I didn't hear anything.
Yeah. But yeah, we really stepped our game up this year. So I say tomorrow the planning stages for C5 starts.
Ooh, that might be the good name.
Try C5?
No, C5.
Oh.
It might be next year's name.
Yeah.
Comment below, guys, if you want next year's name to be C5. That'd be a cool name. I will say Tri-C went awesome. Our 4th installation of Concerts and Coasters went a success. I will say it has a 95% success rate. There were a couple bumps in the road, but we were able to solve those very quickly, actually. So we had both teamwork. So special thanks to my uncle for everything we did, and for my cooperation and working out everything. We both planned this together, so it wasn't just him.
And if you want to buy an Uncle Tommy trademark black T-shirt, click on the link below. We'll be selling them for $49.99.
We actually don't have merch.
All proceeds benefit Uncle Tommy.
All proceeds, I don't know. We don't have merch, but that might be a future thing. But anyway, Tri-C is going to end about here. So that is the 4th annual Concerts and Coasters, Tri-C Canadian Concerts and Coasters. This wraps up the 2-part vlog series. Everything you need to know about concerts. So stay metal, be yourself, kick some ass, but most importantly, see you all in the park. And we'll see you at Waldemere. Good night, people.
Good
Love
night.
you all.
Good night.
Run me, the ultimate damage.